So, have you gotten your coronavirus vaccine yet? No? Well, if you still aren't convinced about the vaccine, take a look at this North American river otter. Look at him, all happy and vaccinated. He got the shot and doesn't get his vaccine information from Facebook memes. Be more like this otter. Even zoo animals are getting coronavirus vaccines nowadays, including the wild critters at Zoo New England, which runs Franklin Park Zoo and Stone Zoo in Massachusetts. The zoos recently began vaccinating their animals against the coronavirus, which have been donated by global animal health company Zoetis, joining 70 other zoos across the country in giving out over 11,000 doses to more than 100 mammalian species.
We have been fortunate. We have not had coronavirus in any of our animals at Zoo New England yet. Many people are aware there have been outbreaks in lions and tigers at other zoos, and gorillas and otters at a number of zoos across the U.S. With the new and more virulent variants coming along, we felt that it was very prudent to get our animals vaccinated as soon as possible.
So besides river otters, what species are getting the vaccine right now? Well, I'm gonna have to use that old line. Lions and tigers and, you know what, no, I'm not gonna finish it. I'm gonna have Chris do it for me.
Large cats, primates, mustelids like otters and ferrets, and then some of the hoofed animals as well.
The vaccine is pretty much the same as the one used on humans, 2 injections given 3 to 4 weeks apart, but there are some minor differences.
It is a little bit different, but it's genetically engineered using the same target molecules. There's proprietary adjuvants in there, which are molecules that stimulate the immune response to the proteins from the virus more.
Vaccinating a person's pretty easy, but it's certainly more difficult to jab a zoo animal with a needle. So how's it done?
First, they're trained to position themselves in a setting that allows for easy vaccination. So they're trained to present their shoulder, they're trained to present their hip. Then they're trained to accept touch. You know, you kind of poke them at that site with a finger, so then they get touched with a syringe without a needle on the end. And then they get sensitized to a blunt needle. And then the last thing is getting sensitized to a sharp needle. And they learn right away that they get really good treats if they are good for that, and most of them are very accepting of that.
The animal caregivers have been trained to look for any potential side effects, but so far none have been observed. Vaccines are not a new thing with zoo animals. In fact, they've been an essential part of maintaining the health of animals in captivity.
It's one of the major things that we do to protect animal health here at the zoo. I probably save more animal lives through vaccination than just about anything else that I do. And for this virus, since there is so much unknown, and since we know there are susceptible animal species, and we know it has caused morbidity in some zoos in this country and mortality in zoos in foreign countries, we're very eager to get susceptible animals vaccinated, and just many of them are critically endangered species, so we don't want any of them dying from this virus.
Nope, we want them alive. Especially that fully vaccinated stock image river otter, which I've named Ollie. Again, be more like Ollie.